Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu late last year gave orders to residents of the Makoko community to move 100 to 120 meters away from power lines. Realtor Femi Rogers has urged prospective landowners to understand the intricacies of property ownership before going into development of acquired property. Now, join us live to discuss this and more. We have a licensed realtor, Mr. Femi Rogers. Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you for having me, Benga.
Now, building safety near power lines, what are the key safety considerations when construction buildings near power lines, and how do these regulations, like the one issued in Makoko, helps mitigate potential risk?
There are zoning laws. The main problem we have in Lagos and Nigeria as a whole is that the government are not regulating those laws. You know, it takes a long time for you to build a community, to build 200, 300 homes that they are about to demolish. What was the government looking at when these homes are being built? What they should do is provide enabling society, enabling environments, funding for developers and property managers to do all these projects while they sit back and regulate.
What should the government, what is the role of the government here in providing some aspect of welfare for development in informal settlements and densely populated areas of the state?
There should be planning. If you're coming in to dislodge these people, then you should also provide homes for them. And this is an opportunity for the government to actually redevelop or gentrify some of these areas. I think this happened with VI back in the days when they had the slum. Makoko, yes, that's what happened. And they used the opportunity to regentrify the area, so they relocated these people. So it's not entirely a bad thing to move people out if there is a plan. What they are just doing is they are, destroying and demolishing without having a backup plan to make sure that they use that to reduce housing deficits and whatever problem that we have. I remember El Rufai, he did the same thing, destroyed all the homes that were built without documents in Abuja, and then 10, 20 years down the line, they came back and do the same thing. So this shows that there is something wrong with the way the government is working.
Mr. Rogers, what are some of the critical factors prospective landowners need to understand about land ownership?
Landowners should do due diligence to know that, first of all, they are buying from the right person. And this can be difficult also, because in other countries, it's very easy to know who owns this piece of land and who you are buying for. And there's also processes set. All this is why I'm saying that the government should focus more on regulating and providing all these systems so that it becomes seamless for somebody to buy a land, to do their due diligence and get their papers after that. Difficulties in getting this make people just go, settle wherever they like. And of course, the government does not come until 10, 20 years later to, tell them, look, we have done some, you are contravening. A lot of the problems and the solution lies in enacting laws and regulating the laws in the states.
Thank you so much for your time and expertise, Femi Rogers. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you, Benga.